Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead Man DZ's Kanji Study Sessions. We got 12 new vocabulary words from the JLPT N2 list for you today. Sorry I was off for a few days. I had a dog sit for a family. As always, if we see new vocabulary words today, we're going to write them down 3 to 5 times. If they've got kanji we've already know. If it's a kanji we don't know, we're going to go over the radicals that make up the kanji, as well as how it's pronounced and what it means. And hopefully we'll come up with a little moniker to try and remember it. If you want to watch these lessons a little slower at your own pace, head on over to YouTube. I will be writing as we go, so it's not going to be a super fast lesson. And if you want just these lists, head on over to Google Drive. I've got all of them up there. Our first kanji, or our first word of the day, sorry, is kuyamu from kuyashi. No, kuyamu is to mourn, to lament, or to regret. This is the big boy, is to regret. Kuyamu is to mourn or to lament or be sorry for, just like kuyashi is kind of holds the meaning of frustrating in Japan. Like this is like it, but the essence of frustration is some regret that you had that you didn't win or that things didn't go your way. So kuyamu is to mourn or to regret. Kuyamu is to mourn or regret. Kuyamu is to mourn or regret. Kuyamu is to mourn or regret. Kuyamu. Kuyamu is to regret. Kuyamu is to regret. Number two is all katakana, etiquette. Etiquette is etiquette or politeness, straight from the French for etiquette or kind of social mannerism. So etiquette is etiquette. Etiquette. Etiquette is etiquette. Etiquette is etiquette. Etiquette. Number three is e no gu. E on the left side is a painting or a picture, and gu on the right side is a tool or a means by which it was done. So e no indicates its possession or it is the type of whatever precedes it. So it is the type of tool or means by which you produce a painting. So paint or coloring materials, meaning the tool by which you create a painting or the paint itself, is enogu. Enogu is the tool used to make a painting or the paint itself. Enogu is paint or painting materials. Enogu. Enogu is painting or painting materials, coloring materials. Enogu. Like it says, this is painting materials. It's not necessarily, it's coloring materials, not necessarily paint. I keep saying paint. I shouldn't be, because it sounds like this can mean whatever the painting was made of, whatever the picture was made of. So if it was a colored pencil drawing, for instance, it would still be enogu to refer to the coloring materials. In this case, colored pencils rather than paint. Enogu is paint or coloring materials. Number four is Taisaku. Tai is opposed, and saku on the right side is a scheme, plan, or means. So the direct translation for this is a Taisaku, or a countermeasure or counter plan, but it can also be just considered a measure or a provision against something else. A provision, I think, would be the best one, or countermeasure. This is the direct translation. Countermeasure. Taisaku, a opposite, an opposing plan. Saku, our new kanji, is made up of two radicals. On the top side, we have bamboo, and on the bottom side, we have a thorn. The way I'm kind of thinking about it is the bamboo is the kind of standard way that things line up. It's like kind of symbolizing conformity in society, and the thorn underneath is the thorn running counter to that societal with bamboo's plan. So, scheme, plan, or means is a saku, or a thorn in the normal kind of social order. Saku is a scheme, plan, or means by which something is done. Saku. the thorn in society's norms or a scheme, plan, or measure. The Taisaku is an opposing measure or a countermeasure. Taisaku. Taisaku. Taisaku no saku is a scheme, plan, measure. Taisaku. Scheme, plan, or means. Taisaku. Taisaku. Taisaku no saku. Tai for opposing and saku for plan. The opposing plan or means or measure. Taisaku. Number 5 is kanzuru. This is an intransitive verb. This is something you do feel. You don't do this to something else. So kan on the left side is our kanji for feeling or sensing something, and kanzuru is our verb or intransitive for feeling or sensing something. Kanzuru, intransitively feels something. Kanzuru. Kanzuru is to feel or sense. Kanzuru is to feel or sense. Kanzuru is to feel or sense. Kanzuru. Number 6 is gang. Gang in all katakana is either a gang or a gangster. Straight from the English word gang comes gang. Gang is a gang or a gangster. Gang. Gang is a gang or a gangster. Gang is a gang or a gangster. Gang. Number 7 is sui teki. Sui on the left side is water, and teki on the right side is our new kanji for drip or a drop. So this is literally sui teki, water droplet or a drop of water. Teki is made up of 2 radical, well, really 3. More like 3. So on the left side we have water, and on the right side we have standing above furui or old. Standing, water above standing. I guess you could think of this as the standing old water is created by a drip or drop. I'm thinking about stalactites and stalagmites over time, eventually causing this kind of standing pool of water. Though the kanji itself means, which you read shizuku, shitataru, or teki, is a drip or a drop. So the water drop forms the standing pool of old water. Shizuku, shitataru, or teki. Shizuku, shitataru, or teki is drip or drop. Teki, shizuku, or shitataru is a drip or a drop which forms the old standing water, like in a cave's stalagmites and stalactites. Teki, shizuku, or shitataru is a drop or a drip. Shizuku, shitataru, or teki is a drip or a drop. Shitataku, shitataru, shitataru. Shizuka or teki is a drop or a drip. The drip makes the standing old water. Teki. And sui teki is a literal drop or driplet of water. Sui teki is a drop of water. Number 8 is the Kaiyo. This is made of two kanji that both mean ocean, and as we've already learned, Japanese sometimes uses two kanji meaning the exact same things to pinpoint just that thing out of other homonyms that could form. So Kaiyo is the ocean itself, with ocean followed by ocean. Kaiyo is the ocean. Kaiyo is the ocean. Kaiyo. Kaiyo is the ocean. Kaiyo is the ocean. Kaiyo is the ocean. Kaiyo. Kaiyo. Kaiyo is the ocean. Kaiyo. Number 9 is Kawaku. This is the other kanji we have for kind of a drying up. Our new kanji katsu is made up of a few radicals. On the left side, we have water. On the right side, we have the sun. And underneath, we have a spoon kind of sheltered by this opposite facing spoon. Let me double check what that radical is. A spoon under 1, 2. There it is, number 20. What is that? Spoon under a wrapping. Under a wrapping. So a wrapped up nose. What this makes me think of is I have allergies, so I like to think of sun plus water equals growing plants equals a wrapped up nose or a tightened up nose with thirst dry up or parch. Katsu. The sun drying up your nostrils is what I'm going to kind of think of, even though this is a wrapped spoon. I think it kind of looks like a nostril, so I'm going to think about it like that. Katsu. It's thirst dry up or parch with the sun drying up the water on your nose. Kawaku. Kawaku. Hokoni katsu is to dry up, parch, or thirst. Katsu. Kawaku. The verb that comes from this, kawaku, is to be thirsty or to crave, again, intransitive. You're not doing thirst in any way. It is intransitive because thirst happens to you. Kawaku. Kawaku. Hokani katsu is to thirst or dry up. I thought it was the other kanji for kawaku, which means to dry or to get dry. But this is the second kanji we kind of learned was a similar meaning. And when you say I am thirsty in Japanese, nodo ga kawaku, it literally means my throat is dried up. My throat is parched. My I am parched is nodo ga kawaku. And kawaku is to thirst or to crave for. Kawaku. With our sun drying up the water in my nose. Number 10 is kami sori. Kami on the left side is probably hair, is what I'm thinking. It's probably not right, but sori on the right side is to cut and uses the kanji for a sword. So kami sori is a razor. We don't have to know the kanji for now, just know that a kami sori is a razor. Kami sori. Kami sori is a razor. Kami sori is a razor. Kami sori is a razor. Number 11 is ichi ichi. One by one, every single one, fully or in detail. I'm going to go ahead and write this in kanji because it's not that hard. We already know the kanji for it. If I can type. Ichi ichi. Ichi ichi. So this is ichi on the left side, 1, and again, ichi on the right side used with the ditto sign, which is pronounced ichi ichi, and means one by one, or every single one, or in detail. Ichi ichi is one by one, every single one, or in detail. Ichi ichi. Ichi ichi is one by one, every single one, or in detail. Ichi-ichi. And finally, number 12 is ogamu, using our kanji for to see. Ogamu means to assume the praying posture or to go and see the big guy, up in the sky. It can also mean to beg or to see someone of higher status. And this is the one that we're going to think of. Ogamu is to see someone of a higher status or to see. The way I'm thinking about this kanji, and what I didn't see before, is this is kind of your hands on the floor, kneeling before a pagoda or a temple. So ogamu is to assume the praying posture or to beg or to see. Ogamu is to see someone of a higher status, specifically to come to beg or to ask for something. Ogamu. Ogamu. Ogamu is to see, especially for a favor, to beg, or to go and pray. Ogamu. Ogamu is to assume the praying posture, beg, or to see someone of a higher status. Let's go back to the top. Make sure we memorize all these for right now. Make sure you're going back over these in flashcards and you're immersing yourself in Japanese in some way every day. To mourn, to lament, to be sorry, or to regret is kuyamu, our verb from the adjective kuyashi, or frustrating. Kuyamu is to regret or mourn. Etiquette, or politeness, is echiketto. Echi. Echiketchisaitsu to. Is etiquette or politeness, directly from the French etiquette. Paint or coloring materials is e-no-gu. E on the left side for a painting or a picture, no for possession of that painting, and gu on the right side for a means or a tool used in that painting. E-no-gu. In this case, the tool is the paint or the coloring material itself. E-no-gu is the coloring material. A measure, a provision, or a countermeasure specifically is a Taisaku. Tai meaning counter or opposing, and saku on the right side, our new kanji for a plan or a measure. Taisaku. It's a plan, means, or measure. To feel or to sense something is kanzuru, using our kanji for feeling, kan, and zuru in hiragana. Kanzuru is to feel or to sense something. A gangster or a gang is a gyangu, directly from the English gang, gyangu. A drop of water is a sui teki. Sui on the left side for water, and teki on the right side, again for that standing pool of old water made from the droplets. Sui teki is a drop of water. The ocean is the kai yo. Kai on the left side, our old word for the ocean, and yo on the right side, using our kanji for either western or the ocean, but they both mean ocean, so together they mean ocean. To be thirsty or to crave is kawaku. To be parched or to crave something, kawaku, using our sun drying up the water in my nose. Next we had a razor, which is a kami sori, which again I remember because kami is also means hair, and sori or soru is to shave or to cut. So kami sori is a razor itself. One by one, every single one fully or in detail is ichi ichi, using our kanji for one plus our ditto kanji. And finally, to assume the praying posture or to beg is ogamu. Ogamu, with our hands for the pagoda. Ogamu is to see, especially to beg, to see someone of higher status or to pray. Ogamu. Ogamu is to beg or to see someone of higher status. Thanks for watching this Sunday, everybody. I hope you had a good weekend, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Domo. Arigatou gozaimashita. Ja ne. 行き止まり五輪中